Quick, while this is fresh on my mind, basically what I wanted to do, right, was just tell you that you are enough, you know, just the way that you are, because you got to think like that's the way that you were made, right? And so, why would you or anybody uh, do something, right, to basically try and change what's normal, right? And so, if things aren't normal, what are they? They're unnatural. You see what I'm saying? And if things are unnatural, then how can you expect a person to be natural in unnatural or unnormal circumstances? Uh, and so that's my first, uh, what you could call it, like uh, problem or question, you know. Um, and basically, the point is that if I'm happy on my own, right, and I'm living my own life, that's enough, right? That should be enough, right? Like, but if I'm living my own life and somebody else is targeting me, like in my own life, right? Just targeting me for no reason, like just because I got dough or money or can save money or do whatever, and I'm just living my own life, like not doing anything wrong to anybody, right? But let's say I get targeted by like the police, or like, let's say I get targeted by firefighters, right? And so basically, what I'm trying to tell you, right, is that even if I get targeted by them, right, like like I'm living my own life, right, and they get paid what, $30 an hour, $35 an hour to live their own life and do their own job, right? Their job is not to target me. You see what I'm saying? When I'm just living my own life, you see what I'm saying? So basically, what I'm saying is that you saying that a person gets set up every single time for them just living their own life when things are out of their control. You know, there's things that a person can't really control in life. You see what I'm saying? Like, for instance, appetite or just going to sleep. You see what I'm saying? So there's other things that a person can't control. Like, for instance, anger, sadness, and like depression, things like that. But you can control partially your actions, right? And so what I'm saying is that, like, based on whatever uh, that's happening, is basically your intention. Whatever you're doing is your intention, you know, and you know what you're doing. You know what your goal is and what your focus is and what you were trying to do. And so when you die, right, you're going to pay for whatever it was that you did. Just like how when I die, I'm going to pay for whatever it was that I did in life. You see what I'm saying? And so basically, that's what I'm saying. I'm basically saying that it doesn't matter what a person did per se. You know what I mean? Because first off, people were made with imperfections, and like not every person is perfect, but at the same time, every person is perfect. And basically, what you got to take into account is, you know, who is this person, and um, like what kind of like mindset does this person have in society? What are they doing every day? Because obviously if there was a serial killer in your town or in your city, you're not going to want that person to be there, right? You see what I'm saying? And so basically what I'm saying is that whether it's a serial killer or just a person that harms animals, like I don't really care. Like I feel like those are the people that are going to go, like when they die, they're going to pay for what they've done to other humans as well as other animals, being in a competent and being in a state of mind that this person knew what they were doing. It wasn't like they were 8 years old and didn't know what they were doing and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? And so basically what I'm saying, right, is that what you've done 100% on your own, not what somebody tried to make you do, not what someone tried to get you to do, and not what someone tried to force you to do, and not what someone tried to like scare you to do, and not what someone tried to manipulate you to do. You see what I'm saying? Things that you do 100% on your own. You see what I'm saying? Those will be the things that you pay for. And so what I'm saying is that, and so no matter what happens every single day, right? Like you're still you. Like you're still like who you are. And the person that's perpetrating every single day, the person that's targeting innocent people every single day, right, in a effort to make them feel insecure or just like some form of sadness, some form of depression or stress or something like that. I feel like that is wrong, and that person will pay, like no matter who they are. Like I don't care if they're police officers, I don't care if they're first responders, I don't care if they're firemen, I don't care if they're judges, lawyers, doctors. Like it doesn't matter. Whatever you've done, you will pay for. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect, and my record shows what's on there. So like if I have a record, right, in life, it'll show like, oh, well, he had this or he had that. He had a BB gun. He was smoking weed outside. He got hemmed up by the cops for graffiti, different things like that. And I can tell you that half of those stories are true and half of them aren't. The cops, some do their job and some are perpetrators looking for people to do trouble. And as soon as a person does wrong, they're right there on them, like hecka fast and close, not even giving them a chance to explain themselves and what's going on, and you know what I mean, and things like that. They're just arresting that person, and taking them to jail without any form of finding out what's going on, and this is at their own discretion. So it basically means that if they think that a person's doing wrong, they catch a person in the act of doing wrong, and what they say. And there's like a lot of different kinds of situations, right? But most of the time it's for something minor, for graffiti, for, domestic violence. When they know it was just two street kids fighting. But then again, that one's okay. But what about just a person that was just sleeping outside or something, just sleeping because they're homeless and they just have to sleep somewhere, right? And now the police are coming up to them in the middle of the night telling them that they got to move and that sleeping on private property is against the law and sleeping on state property and city property and all these things, right? And so basically what I'm saying, right, is I'm saying that if the cop was doing his job just to try to get that person out, just to, but if they're profiling people and if they're trying to do little mischievous things where they're always coming up to people and then trying to come up to people in the middle of the night and do these little sneaky type things, try to catch a person right as they're doing something, that's more sneaky, mischievous kind of stuff. And that's not just randomly saying someone that's doing wrong. Like, for instance, if someone was murdering someone or if someone was like raping someone, you would really need the cops to like save them, right? And that stuff happens every single day. That stuff happens every single day, and the cops don't ever catch those people. You see what I'm saying? So basically, to me, like, it's bullshit. It's bullshit because it's like, I see the cops, but the person that's getting raped, the 8-year-old that got raped, and like other people that like got murdered, the cops were nowhere near or around when that happened. I see the cops every single day. I see the cops every single day, okay? And so what I'm telling you is that when I was in Sacramento, I seen the cops, right? And every single time that I've gone to Sacramento, I've seen the cops, right? But yet, the black man that raped the 8-year-old girl hasn't been caught. He hasn't been caught. You see what I'm saying? And he didn't see the cops, and you see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying, right, is I'm saying that something is wrong here. Something is wrong and something is not right, right? Because of the situations that I just explained to you, right? Where I'm seeing the police every single day, but yet these crazy things still seem to be happening. As much as police presence as I see, how is there people still getting raped? How are 8-year-old girls still getting raped? You see what I'm saying? As much police presence as I see every single day, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. You see what I'm saying? And so basically, what I'm saying, right, is I'm saying that, like, I'm happy on my own, just doing my own thing. And you're trying to say that I get set up every single time, right, for living my own life, doing my own thing. Like, every single time for what? For living my own life, doing my own thing, for focusing on me, and just trying to be happy, trying to be positive, and trying to progress and do something that's positive. And so basically what you're telling me is you're telling me that for that I'm getting targeted and set up every single time. What I'm telling you is that it doesn't make a difference because I'm still handling business and still taking care of what I have to do every single day. You see what I'm saying? So that's it. And that was just something that I wanted to share with you guys. People on YouTube, people across the world. You know, this is serious. This is not something that I'm joking around about. You know, I laugh all the time. I joke all the time. But you don't see me smiling now. And so that was just something I wanted to let you know. Peace. Love. Happiness.